This tiny cute development board is XIAO RP2040, and in this video we are going to explore it. XIAO is a family of development boards with small form factor and various microcontrollers manufactured by Seed Studio. Here I have XIAO RP2040. This development board has the same microcontroller just like Raspberry Pi Pico. It is RP2040 and it supports the same ecosystem for writing software just like the Raspberry Pi Pico, which includes Arduino sketches, MicroPython and CircuitPython. In this video we'll have a quick look at XIAO RP2040 and we'll do a comparison with Raspberry Pi Pico. There is nothing better than unboxing a brand new device. XIAO RP2040 is coming in this minimalistic package. It's just a plastic bag in which we have the development board and male header pins, which later on in the video we're going to solder to the development board. Let's have a closer look on this development board. On the top we have the USB-C connector. The RP2040 microcontroller which we mentioned is behind a metal shield. This board has FCC and CE certifications. RP2040 is a dual-core ARM Cortex-M0 Plus microprocessor with flexible clock running up to 133 MHz. The storage includes 264 kilobytes of SRAM and 2 megabytes of onboard flash memory. There are pins on the left and on the right side of this development board. They're not soldered because XIAO RP2040 can be used as a module and can be placed on top of another printed circuit board using the surface mount technology. Of course, for prototyping you need to solder through-hole pins. There are 11 digital pins, 4 analog pins and 11 capable of pulse width modulation pins. The interfaces include one I2C interface, one UART, one SPI and one SWD bounding path interface. On the back side of this board there are power pads. This is super convenient for attaching a battery if you're working on a project for a wearable device. There is one user LED, one power LED, two LEDs for serial port downloading and one RGB LED. On the bottom of the board you notice a reset button and a boot button. They are kind of micro buttons, really small switches. XIAO RP2040 has dimensions 20 by 70.5 by 3.5 millimeters. As you can see, Raspberry Pi Pico is significantly larger. However, in terms of software, they have the same compatibilities because both of these development boards are using the same RP2040 microcontroller and support Arduino sketches, CircuitPython and MicroPython. As you have seen, XIAO RP2040 is significantly smaller in terms of dimensions compared to Raspberry Pi Pico. Another major difference is that XIAO RP2040 comes with a USB-C port. The trade-off of the smaller size is the less GPIO pins that we have. Pico has a significantly more GPIO pins, but it has larger size. There are many projects in which you don't need a large number of GPIO pins, and exactly for this project, XIAO RP2040 is a perfect fit. Some soldering skills are required to get out the full potential of XIAO RP2040 if you are interested in prototyping with it. The package of this development board, as you have seen in the unboxing, includes male header pins, but they're not soldered. This actually makes sense because this board also can be used as a module and you can put it on top of another printed circuit board. However, if you are interested in prototyping on a breadboard, you need to solder these male header pins. My little trick for successfully soldering male header pins is to use a breadboard on which I mount the device, and after that I can easily solder them. I'm doing lead-free soldering, and because of this I'm increasing the temperature. I'm also using Anavi fume extractor to stay safe because it extracts all dangerous fumes. Getting started with Seed XIAO RP2040 is super easy. All you need is to get an appropriate USB to USB-C cable and plug the cable to power on the board. There is a default firmware and the LEDs will start blinking. If you have them blinking in different colors, you have it right. Keep in mind that this is the default firmware with which I got this development board, but in your case it might be different, and once you flash your own firmware there, it's gonna have a different behavior. And speaking about writing our own firmware, we can do it as Arduino sketches, CircuitPython, or with MicroPython. Let's install MicroPython on XIAO RP2040. First, we need to press and hold the boot button, and after that to plug the USB-C cable into a computer. This way we're gonna put the development board in flashing mode and we are able to upload files. There are multiple ways how to download and install MicroPython on XIAO RP2040 or Raspberry Pi Pico. In this particular case, I'm going to do it through the Thony editor, which automatically detects the development boards and offers me to install MicroPython. MicroPython supports the so-called RPL, which stands for Read, Evaluate, Print Loop. This is a shell in which I can directly type and execute commands. First, I'm gonna type help to see what are the available options, and after that, I'll just create a hello world script. Let's wrap up this quick video with conclusions. The advantage of XIAO RP2040 is the small size. It basically fits a thumb. Another advantage, and actually this is a major advantage, is the USB-C port. Furthermore, this development board has FCC and CE certification. The disadvantage is that it has less pins compared to a Raspberry Pi Pico. However, for a lot of projects, you don't need a significant number of GPIO pins. This is the trade-off of the smaller size. So definitely there are so many interesting projects for which XIAO RP2040 is a perfect fit. I'll give you an idea. Mechanical keyboards. Yes, I'm thinking to make a small mechanical keyboard with XIAO RP2040, so stay tuned for new videos where we're gonna discuss it. And by the way, if you find this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as I said, stay tuned for new videos.